back to another vlog. Let me adjust this thing because I'm using the sunlight and I don't know, that looks much better. But yeah guys, you see my face? See my face? Yeah, I'm doing a chemical peel and this is what it's looking like. The face looking crazy. But anyways, besides that, your girl is back. I am about to take a shower. I'm doing a chemical peel and basically this is what my face is looking like. The T-zone area of my face, the areas where I sweat most and more sensitive, is the part that's lightening up before the rest. I reached out to a dermatologist and I went there because the chemicals I'm using, I'm just wondering, that's the thing, you know, my face, it isn't hurting. My face isn't hurting. I don't really have no issues other than it feels stiff in certain places. But I notice when I use Vaseline, it clears it up. Like in 2 days, it clears it up. I'm out of Vaseline now. I have another one. It's not the Vaseline brand. It's called Top Care. My mom gave me this when she came to Jamaica last year. So it's halfway through, but I'm a Vaseline girly. So I either use the Vaseline oil. I either use this Vaseline body oil, or I use the Vaseline, which is, this one is the better one, but I'm all out, so I'm gonna have to get one when I go on the road. But in the meantime, I either use this on my face, but most times I use this, and it's when I'm going to my bed. However, I went to the dermatologist. They say it's fine. I should watch it. Don't use no more Vaseline. I got a prescription to use to help, you know, even out my skin tone. Besides that, I normally use face toner, but I am out of toner. This is the toner that I normally use. The only place I can get this is Henderson's Pharmacy in Mobay, and they don't have any. I went down there yesterday and they don't have any. They said due to the fact that I came in, then go and order it. The only thing is they don't know how long it's gonna take for it to, you know, come in, shipping, all of that. So I'm gonna have to just come back next month and check. So this is all I have left, and this probably give me 1 use or 2 use, but I'm not gonna use it. But this is bomb. The Benjamin Witch Hazel is an astringent. This is what I use before makeup. I use this to tone my skin. This is amazing. This is amazing. Y'all should get this if you can. I can't find it on Amazon, no matter what I do for the love of God. Can't find it on Amazon. One place that I know I can get it is Henderson's, and I've been to Henderson's yesterday. I'm gonna say yesterday. Today is the 12th, Friday. Today is the 12th of September 2025. So, and I went there yesterday, the 11th, and they don't have it. So, it's now 2:10 on a Friday, and I want to go on the road. I'm doing the Anoa. I normally use this when I'm removing makeup, but since I'm doing the chemical peel, like, I need as much moisture in my face because I'm not lying, it's drying. Like, my face is drying. So I use it on my face to wash. It's not even half bottle yet. I have this for a while. Let me show you. That's where it is. And I'm using St. Ives apricot scrub as well. I'm gonna do this first, then do this second, and then I'm going to shower. I was giving you guys updates about my sciatica. It's still here. The sciatica is still here. It's just less annoying. And when I say annoying, I mean like it's not bothering me anymore per se. Like, well, it has started to annoy me for the past 2-3 weeks, but I believe that has to do with my sleeping. As for moving around with the sciatica and everything, it's fine. I can sit up. I'm sitting up right now, quite fine. It's not hurting. I'm not feeling any back pain or anything like that. And for the past 2 weeks, I noticed I'm having issues like when I'm bending to pick something up, you know, when they say bend with your knees. So basically when I bend with my knees, it's fine, but I always bend with my knees. But now I'm bending with my knees and I'm feeling the shock waves that I used to feel in my foot, like my left foot. It started again, and it started for the past 2 weeks. I've been feeling it. However, when I'm in my bed, I can feel when something is wrong with my back, in the sense of my sleep and the contortion of the mattress when it shapes to my body. So that's the update with my sciatica. I can lift stuff, I can move around. As for the walking, I can walk normal, just not at the normal speed. So when I'm walking, I have to take my time, all of that. As far as workout, gym and all that, I just do the minimal workout that the physiotherapist gave me to do. So basically that's all I do, and I do that when I'm going to my bed. Yeah. And then sometimes I just get tired of cook food, or I just don't want to cook, and it leaves me like eating junk sometimes, and me they put on weight. I think I'm putting on weight. I think so. So that is my life update as it goes to my health. As for everything else, your girl is creating her like a friend group. Like, I'm creating my little friend group, so I'm not in the house all the time just working. Like, as you guys, well, if you don't know, if you're new here and don't know, or if you don't follow my TikTok page, I'll put my TikTok page somewhere here or whatever, and my Instagram business page. I am a lash tech and makeup artist, so I work from home. So even when I am not working, I'll be home doing something else, because your girl have her and in a woolly pies. So even when I'm not doing lashes or makeup, I do something. And a lot of the stuff that I do are more passive and can be done from my cell phone or a laptop or whatever. So I don't really have to go on the road, or I don't have to go in location somewhere, so, you know, unless I personally want to. So your girl is a homebody. However, I am trying to build my little friend group, or have a little friend group where I can, you know, hit a person up and say, let's go have lunch, or let's just sit and, you know, have like a brunch session, or just like have coffee and like do what we do. I'm not a coffee person, but I do like going in cafes, and as long as them have blended fruit punch, me did it. So yeah, so I'm building my little friend group, and I've been getting invites to go out. However, those invites that I get to go out, you have to know what you do at certain places. You can't take up your camera, your phone, a video. Everybody have video everywhere based on where you're going. Some persons don't like it, some persons don't used to it, and if you're in some area / communities, you can't just whip out your phone and record every little thing. People will pre you. So you can't really depend that. So there are places that I've gone to where content could have been taken, but because of where I was, I didn't. Not even short form TikTok content, I don't take at those places. You get what I'm saying? So there is that. And then other half of the time, majority of what I'm recording is strictly for TikTok. If y'all want to see my little vlogs and where I go and stuff like that, there are a few on TikTok. So I'm building my little girly group where I can have 1 and 2 persons to call on to say, you know, let's have lunch, let's go to the club, let's go here, let's go there, all of that. And so far it's been good. I've gotten invites to go out. As I said, it's just that I don't feel comfortable filming in certain areas. Like, when I say areas, I mean like the location I'm at, the community or the area or the venue, because a lot of times I get invites and I'm a +1, or I get invites and I'm the person who got the invite, but I still have to take into consideration the person who invited me, what type of person they are, if they're a content person. I notice that a lot of persons that I am around aren't in the social media space per se, where they take a lot of pictures and videos, so I have to be mindful of that. So besides that, I'm a talker, so I've been sitting here talking for the past 20 minutes, Besides that, with the life update, there are a few things coming up that I'm super excited about. I want to start like doing makeup classes again. I do makeup classes, but it's more one-on-one classes, personal classes, and FaceTime classes. If y'all want to learn how to do makeup, hit me up. If y'all want to learn how to do like a simple glam, no makeup look, hit me up. I probably do those contents on here in the future. I am going to take a shower, and I believe I'm going to do my makeup. It's not too, and I think I want to go on the road later, and I go on the road with my face looking like this, and I don't care. I go on the road with my face looking with the skin peel thingy that I'm doing, and it, you know, it bring back my color, like my normal natural color, like the skin tone, but the white, my T-zone, because this is the lightest part of my skin, and this is where I sweat most. Even when I'm wearing makeup, I sweat here the most, under my eye, here and here. So that's why these areas are so lighter than the rest of my face. So basically that's the reason why I did the facial skin peel, so that my face can be like more even out, because I noticed that these areas have gotten so dark. I don't know if it's because I'm in the sun a lot when I go on the road and I don't wear a hat, but these areas got so dark, and here got so dark. So, you know, I got the stuff and I did it, and all of the, me like how, cause I see some skin peel thingies on Amazon and YouTube, and like it make them face look like sore and scab and stuff. My face didn't come out like that. It's just lightening out the inner part, my T-zone area. The dermatologist, she said that my face is coming back in. Right now I'm going to go take a shower, come back and do a slight little makeup, so maybe you guys can see if you want to see that. Yeah, I've been talking too much, so I'm gonna go do that now, get dressed, and then come back to you guys. Alright guys, so I'm back. I don't know about the lighting. I'm using natural light, and the last time I was on here it was like 10 after 2. Now it's 3:11, so I guess the time has changed. Like the sun moved. It's now 3:11. I'm gonna finish like talking to you guys while I see what I can do with my face. But anyways, I'm gonna start off with the face prep. Why my face so big? I show me this so close to the camera. I don't know. I'm gonna do like a slight little thingy on my face, because I want to go on the road to chill, but I don't want to go on the road like this. I've been on the road like this when it was like way worse. Well, no, I think it looks worse because the darkness is coming back in, because last week the entirety here was like white. The usual moisturize. I'm not gonna do the cleansing part where I cleanse and all that, but I'm going to tone my face with a little bit Benjamin I have left, and I normally use my hand. When I'm doing it myself, I use my hand. I have a little left. I guess I can get 2 use out of it. So now I'm going to do some vitamin C. This brand is Tree of Life. I was thinking about doing a TikTok video while I'm doing this, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. Oh, you guys see yourself? Yeah, that's my little setup. That's how I had to set up just now on these, because I'm using this to charge my phone, and the card needs to be going through this part right here, and this stand, as y'all can see, it does not have one there. The camera quality on these phones are bomb. They're tea. But anyways, I'm gonna pay my face now. Oh my god, my face actually looks a lot better on the 16 Pro Max. It looked bad overall, my face looked bad, but I'm not gonna lie, the visual on the 16 Pro Max is actually looking good. Hold on, let me press record. Like, this is actually looking good on the 16 Pro Max. However, the natural lighting is looking so much better on my XR. So this is the XR, this is the 16 Pro Max, and I have my 10, and my 10, the 10 actually looks good, like the XR. But I digress. Anyways, I did the toner, so now I'm going to do a little serum. And this is why I'm not really worrying about my skin looking crazy, because dermatologist says it's coming in, so I'm trusting that. We're trusting that. We are trusting that your girl's face is kicking in nicely, and I'm going to have an even skin tone eventually. Ooh, I think I just got that in my eyes. Oh my god. I'm just going to do something natural, nothing crazy. I just don't want to go on the road with my face looking like this. Plus, it's a Friday. A girl can end up anywhere. A girl can end up anywhere. I'm using Rock Tea Tree Moisturizer. I was supposed to get a Pond's, but the Pond's that I was seeing at the time on Amazon, I didn't want those ones. I didn't want the body one. I want the facial one, the thick one that gives layers. But if I am not using Pond's facial moisturizer, I'm using Rock is a Jamaican owned brand. It's like an OG moisturizer that I always use. Really good. Really good. Now I'm going to go into primer. I'm not going to go crazy on products that I'm using today. Let's see where the day takes us. Be the LA Girl Pro Primer. So like I said, I sweat in areas like here. So these are the areas where I concentrate most of my primer, because I want it to be moving the concealer when I put the concealer down. If y'all are gonna use the white stuff that goes on clear and dries down white, please don't use the Philips Milk of Magnesia or any Milk of Magnesia. Get caramel lotion. Is that what it's called? Calamine or caramel lotion. I change my routine. I actually do makeup a lot faster. So when I do foundation, contour, highlight, and do my eyeshadow last, it goes a lot quicker. My eyeshadow and my brows go last. I do a lot quicker, and I don't get that striking crazy halo below my eyebrows or over it, because all I do is pencil in the sparse area, and I want it to have that fluffy look, not that clean cut crisp look. No. Over here I have videos on my page below where I do the step from brows, from skin prep to brows, then eyeshadow. I haven't done the foundation part, which is what I'm going to do now so you guys can see, but I am doing the process backwards. I'm gonna do my brows and my eyeshadow last because I don't want a lot of eyeshadow. I just want one wash of color and that's it. Alright, so because of my skin tone and how it's reacting right now, I'm absolutely going to have to mix my foundation, because as you can see, in here is super light, in here is dark, and it's like a 3-tone difference. There's like a 3-tone difference, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, it's starting to oxidize. I hate that. Which means I'm gonna have to put a lighter foundation on this because it's getting too dark. I don't like how dark it's getting. So I'm putting some of the Born This Way on it. So I think I did good. Most of the foundation I used was the Milani in 11A to, you know, get that flawless skin. I'm gonna conceal areas, and that should take care of the rest of the lighter portions, because you can kind of see the lighter parts of my face peeping through. So we're gonna use concealer to fix that. Yeah, I think this one matches me too much, but that's okay. We're going to highlight that area a little brighter later. Let's do that. And just lay that right there. A little bit. Make sure you're looking up when you're blending out your products, and I either use a brush or one of those sponges, triangular powder puff sponges, to blend out my concealer. Find a spot in the sky or in the roof, focus on it, and you won't even do the blinking. You know, some people be blinking like crazy. Don't do that. When your makeup artist is blending, or when you're blending, you won't do all that twitching. Like your eye won't blink a lot. So that's a tip. Bold face lilac now I'm going with me right now. I'm gonna change this blush, and I'm gonna change the blush, and I'm gonna change the brush as well. I'm gonna go in with a different blush, and the one I'm choosing is Elf Camel Liquid, just the same, but this one is Pinky Promise. It's a little brighter for my skin tone. I use this one. This is a powder brush, but let's see how it blends. Yeah, and I'm the type of girly girl who likes bringing her blush up to her eyebrows, like the tail of my eyebrow here. Now I can set my under eye while this is, you know, relaxing on the face, because I'm not gonna put any more. Alright, so this one is brighter, so I'm gonna just use this one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in 334. I'm just gonna use this to set my eyes first before I go in with the other powder. Just using it to set my face before I go in with translucent powder. Now I can leave my face like this, it looks pretty good, but I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder in 35, which is deep, under my eyes. See, that gives me that lighter, natural look under the eyes. Milani Baked Bronzer in 6, which is golden. So this one, I'm gonna use this, the Baked Bronzer. Yeah, probably should have went with this one first. I'm not lying, I love how it's looking. And this phone, the XR, it's looking a bit white in the middle. And the 16 Pro Max, the 16 Pro Max, it's looking real nice, really beautiful. So now it's time for blush, and for blush I'm using this. I don't remember where about this. I believe it's Fantana. I just saw they had this quad blush. It's not a name brand or anything, it's not a brand or nothing. I just got it. As you guys know, I use the elf cream blush already, so I'm just using this. And when I add blush, I just bring it up to my brows. So the next step is the powder that I have under my eye. I'm just gonna press that in, you know, to get it to go. And that's how I blend the edges of the blush as well. So I'm going to prep my lid. Well, I don't think I want to prep my lid, but for you guys, let me do it. So I'm going to use the same concealer, the brighter one, the one that I used here, and I'm going to put a little bit on here, the top of my lid. And I'm going in with that brown from the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. That's this brown here, and I'm just going to put a wash of that all over my lid. And then whatever on the brush, I just kind of bring that down on my nose. For my eyes, I'm not going to do any liner. So I'm back, and while I was gone, I messed my shirt up. I don't know, when one of the brush them dropped on me, messed up my clothes. But yeah, so I just added the lashes, and these are stacked, so that's why them so fluffy. So now the next step would be to spray my face, but before I do that, I'm just gonna push the powder into my face again, like all of it. This time, this is what it looks like, and this is in Champion 520. I'm using the same brand, different color. This one is in 05 Loyalist. Yeah, I'm gonna put some gloss over this. using three. I'm using Morphe, the Benefit Professional, and Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. This one first. And it's almost dry, basically. So I'm just y'all should try it like while you're recording, just click this button here and take a really nice picture. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to TikTok right now, and I'm just gonna like, I know, do some content. So I'll see you guys. I hope you go over to TikTok and like my video, because I'm gonna make a video out of this too, because that's what I'm doing now, recording for TikTok. So go over to TikTok, like this video that I'm gonna post.